Hi, my name is Karina.
Hi, I'm Sydney Machado.
And this is our brain.
This in the yellow is the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is the part of the brain that controls important cognitive skills such as emotional expression, problem solving, memory, language, and judgment. It is also responsible for our ability to consciously move our muscles. And it also contains the Broca's area and the cerebral cortex.
This is the temporal lobe. The temporal lobe is located right behind your ears and extends to both sides of the brain. The temporal lobe is involved in vision, memory, sensory input, language, emotion, and comprehension.
So this in the green is the parietal lobe. The parietal lobe can be divided into two regions. One of the regions involves sensation and perception, and the other region involves sensory input. One of the functions integrates sensory information to form a single perception, which is cognition. The second function constructs a spatial coordinate system to represent the world around you. So the parietal lobe also contains the sensory cortex and the motor cortex.
This is the occipital lobe. This maps out the visual world. It determines color properties of the items in the visual field. It assesses distance, size, and depth, and it identifies visual stimuli, particularly familiar with faces and objects. It transmits visual information to other brain regions, and it receives raw visual data from perceptual sensors in the eye's retina. Within the occipital lobe, there is also the Wernicke's area. This is the limbic system. The limbic system regulates emotions. Within the limbic system, there's the hypothalamus, which is this right here. It plays an important role in the nervous system as well as in the endocrine system. The hypothalamus sends signals to the pituitary to release or inhibit pituitary hormone production. This is the pituitary gland, right here. The pituitary gland helps regulate the functions of other endocrine glands.
This is the amygdala. The amygdala is a section of the brain that is responsible for detecting fear and preparing for emergency situations. The hippocampus, which is right here, is associated mainly with memory and particularly long-term memory. The thalamus is right here in red. The thalamus' main function is to relay motor and sensory signals to the cerebral cortex.
This is the corpus callosum. The corpus callosum integrates motor, sensory, and cognitive performances between the cerebral cortex on one side of the brain to the same region on the other side. This is the cerebellum. The cerebellum coordinates voluntary movements such as posture, balance, coordination, and speech, resulting in smooth and balanced muscular activity. This area right here in the purple is called the brainstem. The brainstem controls the flow of messages between the brain and the rest of the body. So it basically controls functions like breathing, swallowing, heart rate, and blood pressure. Within the brainstem, there's the pons, the medulla, and the spinal cord.
Thanks for watching!